Yo, 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 what's good, Karma Nation? It's your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS, back once again with another NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for December 16th, Thursday, 2021. The main point of this video is to give you guys a breakdown on the slate, also give you guys the best plays from each team. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. For more daily media content and our live streams. Also, make sure you're down in our free chat rooms where we discuss things DFS 24/7. We have sports bets, props, DFS. It's all located there. Down in the description below. Also, comment down below if you have any comments, criticisms, compliments. We read them all and try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. 4-game slate after a big 11-game slate kind of sucks, but what can you do? What can you do? Let's get right into it. Detroit at Indiana, first game on the slate. On the Detroit side, we have Jeremy Grant out, Kelly Olynyk out, and Killian Hayes, I believe, is questionable. He participated in practice, so I do believe he's going to be playing tomorrow. Indiana's on a back-to-back, so this might be a place to attack. Cade Cunningham is now 8.6K, really, really pricey. He did see increased usage with Jeremy Grant being out, but that's still a ton of money to pay for Cade. His floor here, I would say, is around 35, and if that happens, that's going to kill you, especially on a 4-game slate. So you really want at least 40 to 45, at least, maybe. Yeah, you want like 45 here if you're playing Cade. I'm not saying it's not doable. It's just the matchup isn't really that friendly. Isaiah Stewart, 5.7K, pretty pricey against a team of Indiana that likes to play two bigs. Sabonis is usually their main guy in the paint, and he gets the ball a ton. I wouldn't be surprised to see Stewart pick up 2 easy fouls. With that being said, you could look at a Trey Lyles here, or yeah, I don't even think they play Luke Garza because Luke probably wouldn't be able to defend that dude either. Luka Garza. We'll see how that goes, but Sadiq Bey is worth a look in GPPs. He's been playing pretty poop as of late, so I'd be wary there. Hamidou Diallo, I believe, started last game. If he does start again, I definitely do like him. Saban Lee was that guy last game who I think went nuts. Yeah, he went super nuts. 41 fantasy points. I'm not sure if he's going to do it again. I think it's a toss-up between Diallo and Saban. Frank Jackson definitely gets a bump too with no Jeremy Grant, and he scored 31 fantasy points. But that was partially due to Killian Hayes leaving the game early. But even so, Killian Hayes could see a low 20 minutes again, and that paves the way for Frank Jackson, Saban Lee, Hamidou Diallo, at least 1 or 2 of those 3 guys to go off in this spot for sure. It's just about picking that right guy. And besides that, I wouldn't go to anywhere else. On the Indiana side, TJ Warren out. Torrey Craig was out yesterday. Don't believe he's going to be out today. We'll have to make sure the news on that doesn't really change much either way. TJ McConnell's also out. I believe Justin Holiday came back, played 19 minutes for conditioning. Prices are pretty even. They're pretty solid here. LeVert's now 7.5 after a few games of going off. Duarte left the game and came back. But he's not showing that much upside anymore, so I'm probably not going to play him there. And just like Devontae Graham last night, watch Duarte go off tonight. I'm not going to play him. I've been burned by him too many times. Sabonis is a nice price at 10.5K. It's pretty right. Brogdon at 8.4. That's pretty right. I would say maybe Miles Turner is the only one that's priced a little lower than what he should be. He should be around 7K, 7.1K in my opinion. But it's not too big of a difference. Besides that, I probably want to go anywhere else. Philadelphia at the Nets. Philly just played last night. Joel Embiid was questionable coming into this game, but he went through shoot-around. So was Seth Curry. He was also questionable coming into this game, but he went through shoot-around as well. And so they ended up both playing. They ended up losing to the Heat. Pretty tragic. Don't know what's going on with them, but they have a bounce-back game here against Brooklyn, who's also kind of they just kind of lost a ton of players. So we're actually unsure of that news. I'll go over that next. But on the Philly side here, if Joel Embiid plays 11.4K, it's a great matchup against Brooklyn. I like him there, even though he's a bit pricey. Tobias, too pricey for my liking. I wouldn't play him with Embiid. I would only play him without Embiid. And of course, if you believe that Embiid is going to suck or something, and Tobias Harris is going to be the one to carry the load, then Tobias Harris 50 piece is not out of the question. Tyrese Maxey, not bad. Seth Curry is pretty pricey now. Yeah, that's all I'd go to here. So on this Brooklyn side here, we don't have news if James Harden will continue to be out. We don't have news about LaMarcus. We don't have news about Bruce Brown. Don't have news about James Johnson or Bembry or Millsap or Javon. So tomorrow, it's all about seeing what the league gives us in regards to news, and we'll go from there. We'll break it down in the channel below or in our Discord channel. So if you're in there, just of course peep it throughout the day, because this news will drop, and when this news drops, we're gonna want to make decisions, and that's definitely gonna have to be done because this would be nuts if they had to play another game with only 7 players or 8 players, I believe. So, and watch Cam Thomas go off again for some stupid. I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, I didn't want to bring it up. My bad. New York at Houston, next game on the slate. Houston's on a back-to-back. On this New York side, we got R.J. Barrett as questionable. I believe he was in protocols. Didn't play that game against the Warriors. We'll have to see what his situation is. Quentin Grimes as well, protocols. Obi Toppin as well, protocols. We're going to have to see the news. Play the news game for the Knicks. And we'll see what happens there. If they all continue to be out, bump ups to Derrick Rose. This is a perfect matchup for the Knicks right here. Burks, quickly. My guy Kevin Knox, hopefully this dude gets more run because he's been playing lights out. He just needs more freaking minutes. Julius Randle, those guys in good spots. Prices are right. On the Houston side, they're on a back-to-back. Christian Wood likely to miss his game, which kind of sucks. More blowout potential. This time they are in Houston though, so not bad compared to being in Cleveland. Should have read that yesterday. Them being in Cleveland was literally one of the keys. Like, just easy blowout call there, and just completely missed it after being so cautious about that type of stuff throughout the whole season. Kevin Porter Jr. out, John Wall out, Jalen Green, I believe he will still be out. Daniel House out, and Eric Gordon comes back, which is good for him, but missing Christian Wood is huge. With that being said, we're going to see some more Daniel Tice. He played 18 minutes last night. We're going to see a little bit of Garuba, and we're going to see a good amount of Şengün. And Şengün was literally that guy this past night, and could be again. I mean, he plays blowout minutes and he plays regular minutes. That's basically what you can ask for in a player that is supposed to be for fantasy. Moving on, Washington at Phoenix. On the Washington side, we have Thomas Bryant out, Rui Hachimura out. They are on a back-to-back after facing Sacramento. In Sacramento last night, not much of a travel, but still on a back-to-back. Bradley Beal, 9K, pretty expensive, pretty hard defense. Probably not going to go there. Honestly, this is a fade game for me. This looks like a fade game for me. I'd maybe touch Daniel Gafford or Montrezl Harrell. I would not touch Kuzma. I would not touch Dinwiddie. Watch Kuzma go off. I think he's the only one primed, or not primed. He's the only one that I would expect to do well out of these 3, but I still wouldn't touch any of them tomorrow. With that being said, if you expect a blowout, Avdija and Bertans are your guys. Even so, it's still a tough call. On the Phoenix side, Devin Booker still out. Jalen Smith, I believe, is questionable. Oh, yeah. So he was ruled out for COVID protocols on Tuesday. Still no news on him. He's questionable. Sarge out. Nader out. Ayton's back. Damn, that price, 8.8K. That's tough. Probably not going to pay that. Chris Paul's 9.7 after one good game, bro. That's so much lose full. These guys are pretty priced up, man. even Cam Johnson, my guy, pretty priced up. That's basically what he's supposed to be. But I loved him when he was sub 4.6K or whatever. Jay Crowder's price is still a little bit cheap. He just needs to hit his shots. Don't mind him there. Landry Shamet, not bad as a punt play. Besides that, yeah, we're just going to have to read the news for these two middle games. And then, based on that, decide how the slate will turn out. Because that's how it goes. News shapes up the slate. That wraps up this NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for December 16th, 2021 on Thursday. Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new, so you do not miss out on any of our free media content and our live streams. I appreciate you guys all for watching as always. Real quick before we go, this was results from last night of our projection portal. Şengün, top play, gotta love it. Nikola Jokic, top play, gotta love it. Drew Holiday, top play, gotta love it. KJ Martin didn't do too bad. Top play, gotta love it. Markkanen, blowout. OKK, he had potential. He had 18 for at 3.3 or something, so it's not so bad. But I mean, the dude shot like 2 from 10 for the field, so could have had a better one. Ricky Rubio, goated. I mean, Ben had it in his optimal. Very goated play. Josh Christopher didn't do too bad for his price. Max Strus was not great, and as you can see, as it goes lower, the worse things get. I mean, Terrence Ross hit. Kevin Love didn't do too bad. Jalen Brunson hit really well. Bobby Portis hit really well. Bradley Beal hit pretty well. Jared Allen would have hit if Houston kept that game close. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I don't know what else to say. It's here. Yeah, I mean, don't know what else to say. It hit really well, and it continues to hit really well. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys all for watching. Been your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS. I'm out. Peace.